Story time, y'all. Okay, so I moved to this new neighborhood about 7 months ago. And I've been going to this particular gas station, y'all. And I'm saying to myself, oh yeah, I go in here and get my little stuff. I get to know the staff and everybody that lingers around. And we chat. We don't even share stories. But y'all, after 3.5 months of going into this gas station, I seen a gentleman sitting outside, and I'm like, oh, Lord, you know what I'm saying? He homeless, yada, yada, yada. So I decided to talk to him. So I'm like, excuse me, sir, would you like me to buy you a meal or get you something out of the store? He looked at me, he was like, not really. I'm like, are you sure? Because now I'm looking at him, I'm like, he's sitting out here, he's reading a book. I see him out here every day. He never asked me for nothing, y'all. But I'm saying, okay, be a help, lend a hand. It's who I am. So he never asked me for nothing. Y'all went in there, got my stuff, came back out. But I spoke to him. Listen to me. I spoke to him. That created a space of comfort. I spoke to him. So the next time I came, I was like, hey, how you doing? And I greeted him like I would normally do. And I was like, you know what? Would you like me to get you something to eat? And he was like, well, I really don't need nothing. Again, y'all. He said, I got everything I need. And I'm okay. I said, you know what? You will forever be blessed, because you could have lied and said, oh, get me this, that, and the third, knowing you had money in your pocket to purchase the items, y'all, because we get that every day with, certain people. But he wasn't that type of person. So I'm like, okay, oh, well. And I told him, I said, you will forever be blessed because you didn't lie. You could have lied, and if you'd have told me something, I'd have bought it for you. I really would have, y'all, because that's just who I am. But he didn't do that. Stay focused. Then he proceeded to say, I'm not ungrateful when I say this. Please believe me. But there's nothing I need to be eating in there. He said everything in there is unhealthy. And I said, my exact words, you are right. I said, whether you're homeless or not, you deserve to have a hot meal. Something delicious and nutritious, y'all. Even though the man was homeless, he realized I shouldn't be eating all of that. He said, and some people just feel like they want to buy me this and buy me that. Y'all, I offer so much free stuff to people. I didn't realize that I would go in there and buy them the cheapest thing and expect for them to eat it. And then you turn around and see if they're eating it and they're not. You can't be mad. Because they still want to be healthy. We don't know what landed them there. We don't know what type of lifestyle they lived, y'all. But I was one of them people. Now I'm more mindful of what I give. So, after I spoke to him that time, I'm like, okay, we done connected. He don't need nothing. But it don't hurt for me to check on him every time I come to this gas station, because I know he not going to take from me if he don't need it. I like that. So I came one day and I said, you know what? This is who I am. This is what I do. And I cook on Fridays. And I said, I'm cooking some neck bones. And I think they were black eyed peas at the time, y'all. He said, oh my God, neck bones? I would love to have some neck bones. I said, don't worry, I'm going to bring you a plate. Y'all, I had already cooked them the night before. Because with what I do and how I do it, my crock pot is going to go. Every Thursday night into Friday, we cook it. So I took that man a plate, y'all. And oh, what a beautiful sight, appreciation, gratefulness. Now, let me bring y'all up to speed. I had already served him twice before the end. So I'm thinking to myself, because I brought him real silverware and not plastic, that he would save it for the next time I come and bless him. Because God blessed me. Y'all, he didn't do that. But remember, he's homeless. How much can he carry? Understand it. So when I got there and I asked him and we did our talking and greeting and everything, I said, do you have silverware? He said, no, I really don't, but I could get some. I said, let me go in the store and get you some. Baby, I come out. He was already sipping. I come out, y'all. He looked up. He said, I'm sorry. It smells so good and it was hot. I had to. I said, don't apologize. Here, like, enjoy. Dude, do you understand? A simple meal, a simple thank you, a simple good morning, how you doing makes a difference. He thanked me like endlessly, y'all. Because you know your girl love to cook and she got some hands, I tell y'all. So we just kept in touch, like really just kept in touch. Now I got it to the point where I let him know if I'm not here by 6:30 to bring him a meal, I'm not coming. Because I don't want him waiting for me. Because one day I told him I was going to come. And then I got off work early, fell asleep. I didn't arrive there till 8:30. It was raining. And he was like, oh my God, I thought I missed you. I was over there under the little bleacher kind of thing to stay covered and etc. y'all. So now we got a time. I'm going to show up at this time. If I don't show up, he already know not to wait on me. But he know if I'm coming, I'm coming. Let's speed it up. Okay. So today we are now November the 21st. And I went in there. You know, I normally go get my gas, whatever I'm buying, because it ain't none of y'all business. But yeah. And then I seen him outside and I said, hey, how you doing? And he looked so good, y'all, like he was cleaning himself up. He did his hair. Let me tell y'all the story because I done sped up. But okay, so I walked up. He was like, oh, I didn't even realize who you was because y'all normally I be out here looking a little tacky. But that's okay because I'm going to work to get the money to pay for the look. Let's be clear. So when I got over there, he, was like, oh, you look so nice, and woo. And before I could compliment him on his look, because it's hard for them to clean themselves up because they can't get into some of these places to take showers because don't nobody want them in there, y'all. He said, I did my hair. I said, I see it. I love it. You look great. And then we went on. And he proceeded to tell me that he, combed his hair. It was looking good, y'all. And I'm like, oh, you look so good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I was like, okay, how you doing? You need anything? He was like, no. I said, well, I cook these items through the week. And some homemade chicken, noodle soup, but without the noodles. So it's like a veggie soup, y'all, because I'm trying to clock this waist all the way down. And I made some lettuce chicken wraps, which is so delicious, y'all. Like, it got such a season of chicken, and then you got the homemade pico because your girl kissed that thing all the way down. And instead of the sour cream, we're using the yogurt, the Greek kind, Clark it. But yeah, so we talked about that. He was like, oh my God, yes, I would love that. You got me spoiled on the home food, the homemade food or whatever. And we kikied. And then I went and got the food and then I came back. But y'all, what he asked me to do after that shocked me. Because this man ain't never asked me for nothing. Everything I ever gave him, I offered. After we agreed that I was going to bring him some food back, I let him know. I'm like, okay, I've been giving him the bowls that I utilize at home. So he got to give me a little time because I need to go to the Dollar Tree to purchase some more bowls to bring him his food back. Because I don't want to feel like I'm running out of my bowls and he throwing them away. But when you homeless, how he going to store the bowls? Girl, you're not going to be mad about that, right? Not me. We're just going to buy some more bowls. We're going to buy some more bowls. They plastic. Hey, they disposable. Let's get it. So he gave me about an hour, y'all. When I returned, we just talked so good. I just wanted to know, how did he end up out in these streets? How and what made him decide to sit in front of this gas station? What was his life like? How his history went? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to share this video, but I'm just tracking because, like I told y'all, I don't normally do vlogging, but I'm trying to get into it. And yeah, this is part of my life because this is what I do. We chopped it up. He was like, okay, yeah, I'll wait. I went and got the bowls, and then I came home, rushed home. I was going to change my clothes and go to the gym and out of that, but I wasn't finna have him sitting and waiting, so I made his food, went back. But what I learned after that, y'all, I want to kind of allow him to tell y'all, and, but he is younger than me. I did not know that. And when God presents you to help, he gonna do that. No matter young, old, or indifferent. He gonna do that, y'all. So I did it. I'm speeding through a lot, y'all. But the main thing was, he said, I got $90 in cash. If you could get me a room, I just want to shower and lay down where nobody is watching me while I'm sleeping. And I had to let him know, y'all, like, a lot of people that I used to help, take advantage of me. But you guys know I used to enter the patio decorating contest just to win the $250 to buy food for the homeless. And I fed over 1,000 homeless people from 2018 to 2019 for Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. 250. I went to like the Greyhound station. I was driving up and down Commerce Street. The police even trailed me to let me pass my food out, y'all. Listen. So I'm not new to this. This is just what I do. I just don't post everything. But when he asked me to get him a room, I just cannot take the risk on my card. But I just found a way. And I'm finna let y'all know. I'm rushing up there right now to let him know I found a way to do it. And he can get a room. I'll pay for it. And he can do the deposit. So he can sleep tonight. Almost back to the gas station. But I think this could work. Like, I'm excited. Let's see what he say. If he don't want to be on camera, I'm not going to put him on camera. I never put him on camera before. And we were almost 4 months in. And I don't... Oh, my goodness. He is gone. Dang. He was waiting on me, y'all. Well, maybe we can catch him next time. OMG. He asked for a room. And I just wasn't ready to... put my card down online, y'all. Like, I was not willing to do that because I done had too many people abuse the fact that I'm helping them. But I'll see them tomorrow. I know I will. And yeah, I guess we gotta come back for part 2. Well, he told me when the sun go down he leaves, so I'm not mad. But one thing we did leave the note on is it's not cold out here. He said, I'm gonna be fine. It's not cold out here yet. So maybe I can do it for Thanksgiving, y'all. I'm not giving up hope. And I know he is a man of honesty because he could have took anything from me. Had he asked me for a certain thing, I probably would have gave him that day. But for him to be honest and for me to recognize and understand that he was honest. He said, I don't need nothing. I have money. I have everything I need. I know he ain't trying to be using a person. But it's hard for somebody to get in a hotel when they homeless and looking not up to par, y'all. So I think I'm going to bless him for Thanksgiving. Let's see how this goes. I love y'all. Until next time, be a blessing. And a blessing will come. And I know. All right, y'all. So my girl at the gas station, because they all let him sit here. So we all cool. They all cool with him. He don't cause no problems. She said he might be up here by the Sonic. So I'm about to drive up by the Sonic and see if he up there. Because for him to ask for a room tonight, you know, it might be well needed. He said he just want to take a shower and rest. But I have to wonder if that was God, because sometimes I be wanting things and I don't be needing it at the time, but when it's time to get those things, y'all, God come through and it saved me from something else. So I don't want no hurt, harm, and danger to come to him. So that's where we going. We finna go find out, honey. Let's see if he up here. If not, I'm not going, panic over it. I do know that I want to offer him room and board on Thanksgiving because I'm giving thanks for being able to give.